Hey guys, welcome and thanks for joining me in another video. Today's video I'll be sharing with you 5 things I wish I knew before becoming a medical technologist. I'm quite sure that you will want to stick around for this video. So even though I have a love for my job, there are a few things I wish I knew before I got into the field. Will that have changed my mind before delving in? Maybe not, maybe not. I know there are some persons entering the field who are oblivious to these points, so I thought I'd just share my 2 cents on the things I wish I knew before I got into medical technology. Alright, so the first thing I wish I knew before getting into the field is the ridiculously long hours and the awkward shifts. I had no idea I would have to be working on weekends, on public holidays, very long hours during the week. It's just a lot. It is just a lot. And I thought not being a doctor or a nurse I would get away from that, but it's ridiculous. The work hours are ridiculous, so you have to get in the frame of mind to work. The only way you will get out of working the very long hours is if you decide to go into the private sector, because some private sectors you don't have to work in the nights. Once you finish your day job, then that's about it. But if you decide to go into the public system, then you should start conditioning your mind to work very long hours, and I mean like 16-hour shifts and so forth. And also you'll have to think about not being around your family or your friends when it's holiday time, and it can get to you mentally, can get to you. I'm somebody who loves my family and loves spending time with my family, so I find it quite challenging to be away from them, even during like the Christmas time or any holiday. I want to spend time with them, but sometimes the work does not allow me to spend that time with them. So yeah, the hours are ridiculous. The other thing I wish I knew was the salary. So for the amount of work that we do as medical technologists, I believe we should be paid better or more than what we're getting now. I do believe so, because we play a crucial role in the diagnosis and the treatment of the patient. The extremely long hours that we are working, when you look at your salary, it's like, oh, why am I working this hard? Tell me again now. Why may I work so hard? Why am I working this hard? So you have to put in those long hours so you can meet your financial obligations. So you're working extremely hard and you're not seeing what you're working for. Also, I think the continuous working of these long hours will start affecting your health, because you're not eating properly, you're not sleeping properly, you're not getting any downtime to rest enough to come back to work. So I believe it is going to affect your health significantly. The other thing I wish I knew before coming into the field is the attention to detail. I had no idea that whatever I do will greatly affect a patient's life. I had no idea that the job was as demanding as it is. because remember, it is based on the results that I would give to the doctor, I would issue to the doctor. It is on those basis that the doctor would go ahead and start treating the patient. If I issue an incorrect results and the patient gets a treatment that he or she should not get and ends up kicking the bucket, then the blame would be placed on me, and that is a heavy burden to bear. So I had no idea that the job was this demanding. Alright, so the field of medical technology is an ever developing field. You have different medical advancements coming in play, so you always have to be on the go and going to workshops and trainings to be updated as to what's new in the field of medical technology. I thought that once I got my degree that would be it, but the amount of workshop me go, the amount of training me do so far, because each time a new machine is coming in, you'll have to get the necessary training on the machine or on the instrument. So the continuous learning or continuous education portion, I had no idea I would need to be doing that. I thought once I graduated from university that would be it, but apparently not, my dear. Okay, so lastly, what I wish I knew would is the challenges that come with the field. Alright, so challenges in the sense that if something is not right with the machine, you as a medical technologist, you will have to start troubleshooting. So you become the technician in some cases. If something is not right about the sample, you have to try and figure out where you went wrong or where the physician went wrong. You have to do a lot of troubleshooting in the lab. So those are the challenges. And then you may have challenges with your colleagues, not your lab colleagues, but like the doctors or the nurses, because at times they can be very disrespectful or try to talk down to you, and you have to remain professional at all times. Even if you want answer, you can't answer, and sometimes they're just being extremely difficult, but you have to remain professional in all that is going on. So that is one of the major challenges I have interacting with the doctors, not so much the nurses, but the doctors, as the doctors and us, and I would work closer with the doctors and the nurses. So yeah, that is the challenges. And then sometimes the machine just pop down altogether, just pop down, and you just have to try and figure out what is going on with the machine. Being a technician, we're not going to school for, but you have to try and troubleshoot so that you'll be able to issue your patients results, because you want to give out the results as quickly as possible so they can get their correct treatment. Okay, so though my job is very rewarding, these are just a few of the things I wish I knew before I got into the field. So that concludes our video for today. If you enjoyed it or if you learned anything from it, please comment, like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.